Hey all, here is your handy dandy PD on how to use some of the map testing tools. I'm going to talk us through 4 tools today, and hopefully by the end you'll feel a little bit more confident using those tools. So first thing is getting to the NWEA website. This is generally the home page. Yours might look a little different, but regardless of what it looks like for you, you need to be at the View Reports feature. I live in the map growth reports. I haven't rocked the operational reports queue, but this is a great place. The reporting queue is where all of your reports go when they're done, but you'll be triggered for that. So the first report I'm going to talk you all through is the class profile report. It's very, very simple to use. So once you've clicked growth reports under view reports, you go straight to the class profile. It takes a second or two to load up because it is a pretty big reporting hub. And then all you have to do is identify your name. So let's say I'm Jackie Berard. I want to make sure that I drop down into kindergarten math. SCHRF is the overarching name on that classroom, and give it a second to load up. And you're able to scroll down. You can see the breakdown by class based on proficiency or percentiles. Your where you stand based on the nation average. And then this is the report down here. So each child, you can see what percentile they're living in, their overall RIT score. Kindergarten was a 140 benchmark, which is why you can see the colors changing. And then over here, super cool, you can see where they land in terms of operations and algebraic thinking, measurement and data, geometry, and numbers and operations. This is what we use to be able to make informed decisions about small group polls. So we can see right here, Braden really needs support in measurement and data, but not so much in geometry. And so that would be his focus area. Versus for Alex, 139 in numbers and operations is his lowest score out of the 4. And so that is his focus. That's like the big cluster area of the Common Core state standards. So this report is very simple. To get back to the reporting hub, you click the 3 lines next to the very colorful map symbol. Go back to map growth reports. Again, this hub could be a little slow. The next one that we're going to go to is the student profile. This is really great to use for report card conferences and to just like connect with families. So I could not pre-up this because I kept clearing it. So we are in the fall. Providence Mayoral. We're going to go with Jackie again. Remember, we'll go to her math. And then let's go to Braden because we were just talking about him. So view the student profile, and it's going to create this really beautiful breakdown. So it shows what percentile again. This is all stuff you could see on the last page. It has a suggested area of focus. You can click into that and it gives the breakdown of the report. So the data analysis, he's ready to develop his skills in data analysis, length, volume, weight, and mass. It tells you ready to develop, ready to develop, ready to develop. And then as you keep going down, it breaks down the skills specific to that area. So if he was ready to develop his skills in geometry, identification and classification of shapes, these are the specific skills. So this is an amazing tool to be able to create small group instruction. So if you know that his focus area is measurement and data, it says specifically if you want to focus for data analysis, you're going to teach classifying an object as same or different and sorting objects into categories. Really, really cool report. And now okay, great. We go back to Braden and there's a couple more cool features here. So, all right, we'll go back to this one. Oh, that's Liam's. All right. So then again, back to map growth reports. We're going to look at the family communication one, which is really nice. All right. Again, select a rostered term. We're fall. We're going to be Jackie again. Remember, she's math. Next, subject math. Data, we will unselect these. Next. We don't need projected proficiencies on the SAT. That's why. And then I like to create the 2-sided printing. It's helpful. Create PDF report. And it takes a little while. Once it's ready, it'll be in that reporting queue. So we'll come back to that, but I just wanted to show you how to make it. And then the last report before we come back to that one is one for actually creating small group polls. So you have to be a little bit careful with this one because it's like what the instructional area is doesn't give like the actual thing. But we're in the correct thing. We're going to go with Jackie again, class math. And I don't like to sort it by writ. You can sort it by writ. I do instructional area because it's going to give you something specific to focus on. I'm going to view the report online. If you click PDF, it goes to the reporting queue again. So you can see in Jackie's room, if I was going to focus on operations and algebraic thinking first, I know that these three kiddos need the most support. I can click on this button that gives a specific breakdown. And then in here, so incredibly cool, I can see the specific breakdown of the skills. So it tells me which kids in what skill. So if my focus is operations and algebraic thinking, I know that in the 121 to 130 range, these are the skills that Jasani, Quincy, and Jadara need, adding sums with 5 given 2 sets of objects, within 5 given 2 sets of objects. You can click view all. It gives you a little bit more of a breakdown of every single kiddo within those subsections. And so a kiddo that's in 131 to 140 on the operations and algebraic, you can see right here, these kiddos specifically need these skills. It literally pre-identifies everything you need to go after to create a response plan. So that is the no, that's not the family report. That's the learning continuum report, but it's listed. Yeah, here we go. So this is a really cool thing to print out, just so that you have access to it. You can see specifically who needs what in what area and then clicking into it. And then last but not least, let's see if our reporting queue is ready. You click in. I have some old reports in here. They might have gotten cleared out. Yeah. You got to click download because it's ready to go. And it should be printer friendly. If you want to print it in color, let me know. It's a great tool to send home to parents or have in kiddos portfolios for report card night so that families can see how their kiddos did on map testing. It's also super important when you do that to like pre-identify for parents. It's like, yes, here's this like report. Here's Braden's. It tells you, it gives them a breakdown. I don't know if this is available in Spanish, just as an FYI. Growth isn't here yet because we haven't done another test. And so it's very simple. It gives what their score is, and then ways to help a kiddo. It could be more supportive if you like provide this in a breakdown of their overall scores. And so that is NWEA. You got to learn about 4 reports. There are a lot of reports and a lot of really cool reports you can use. All of our data is in the tracker. But the tracker doesn't break down the 4 different clusters. So getting to know measurement and data, operations and algebraic thinking, and the other 2 come from looking at these reports. I hope this is helpful. And yeah.